Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's Here's to Your Health podcast. I'm Don Linsman, your host. My guest on the podcast today is Theresa Sheer. Theresa is the Chief Nursing Officer here at CCMH, and Theresa, thank you for joining me today.
You're welcome.
We want to do a quick recap of Nurses Week and Hospital Week and talk a little bit about the awards that we handed out earlier this month. So let's start there. We started out with the Daisy Awards, and we had 3 of those.
Yes, absolutely. So the Daisy Award is an internationally recognized honor. It's bestowed upon nurses who demonstrate extraordinary compassion and clinical skill in their practice. Name in memory of Patrick Barnes, whose family established the award after his death from an autoimmune disease. The Daisy Award serves as a testament to the profound impact nurses make on the lives of patients and their families. So this year, during our Nurses Week, normally we would give one Daisy Award, but we had numerous amounts of applications, not really applications, but recognitions from people in the community, people that were patients here, that staff that work with these nurses. So
if anybody's wondering, you can go out to our website, go to a contact us page, and we have the awards out there where you can nominate somebody. So
absolutely, because anybody can at any time during the year can put in a nomination form for a nurse, and then we have a committee that goes through all of the nominations, and then we kind of pick the best ones that we feel really had a great story behind them. So this year we had 3. Lana Peterson, who she is an RN on our Med Surg, and part of her nomination read, "Lana goes above and beyond each shift she works. She's the example of an extraordinary nurse. She's a kind-hearted, compassionate, caring person who listens to her patients and always puts them first. And she is also a leader amongst her peers. And she stands out with the physicians and works tirelessly for every single patient."
And I think what's important to remember about the Daisy Awards is that these are handed out every year during National Nurses Week, which is really an opportunity for us to recognize the great work that all of our nurses are doing. And it's not just on the med floor. I want to make sure that people understand that. It's just not about the med floor. It's about other parts, other aspects of our hospital and clinic as well. And our second nominee was Sarah Gall, who actually is an RN, works in population health in the clinic.
Yep, and in her nomination, one part read, "Early one morning, a patient presented to the clinic who was diabetic. His insurance denied him coverage just the day before when he went to get his insulin at the pharmacy. He was scared and didn't know what to do. Sarah went out of her way to print off a discount coupon for the insulin for the patient. She called him and the patient came to the clinic. They talked regarding insurance and coverage options, and Sarah went above and beyond for this patient, and we truly feel she needs to be recognized for her caring heart, which Sarah will go above and beyond for all of her patients that she takes care of in population health, like Dawn had said."
She's absolutely a great staff member, and I had a little bit of a hand in getting her hired about 10 years ago, so it's a point of pride for me to say, yeah, look at Sarah, because I helped make sure she was hired. My guest on the Here's to Your Health podcast today is Theresa Sheer. Theresa is the Chief Nursing Officer here at CCMH. We're recapping Nurses Week, Hospital Week, all the great things that have happened in the month of May here at CCMH. Our final person who we recognized to receive the Daisy recognition was in our cardiac rehab department.
Yes, and that's Megan Gorm. Her nomination read, "I had cardiac rehab at Crawford County Memorial Hospital 3 days a week at 5:30 a.m. I'm very blessed to have Megan as a good friend and an RN. She's always going above the call of duty and helps me get through my bad days when I need it. God bless her for being there for me. She's a great asset to Crawford County Memorial Hospital, and you'll always have a special place in my heart."
And we had a great celebration that day. Families came, tears were shed. It was just a lot of fun to be able to recognize staff members who put so much of themselves into the patient care aspect of what we do here.
Absolutely. It was such an amazing day. We also selected one more ancillary staff, and that goes to the B Award. And we also did this during Hospital Week. And so the winner of the B Award was Karen Olson from the medical clinic. And she was selected with her nomination that said, Karen is the most down-to-earth medical assistant I have met. She always comes into work with a radiating smile on her face with an uplifting attitude. Whenever she encounters the patients being seen, she treats all of them as if they were her own family member. She sits, listens to the patient, and makes them feel heard no matter the circumstance.
One great thing about Karen, she is one of our main, one of the people who does most of our blood draws, a lot of our blood draws at our community wellness events, which, by the way, there's one coming up in a couple of weeks, so you can go to the website and register for that. But Karen does a great job, and when I come through for the wellness event, I'm always looking to see whether or not Karen is available. She's absolutely fabulous at that. But
Right.
four really great staff, 3 nurses and one of our ancillary staff. But the Daisy and B Award nominations, again, are out on the website, ccmhia.com. Click on the contact tab. Anybody can nominate one of our CCMH staff for the award here at the hospital. And I think we would be remiss if we didn't go back briefly to recap a little bit of Hospital Week.
Right, exactly. So this year, well, we had a lot of fun activities through the week. We had a coffee truck, we had a free meal for the staff from the dietary, and then we ended our week with a scrub top style show. So we had approximately 20, I handed out 20. I think we had about 13 or 14 people that returned and did a style show. And our own Don Lensman, he also modeled one of our scrub tops. So,
and might I suggest that I did not win, which means that I'm not much of a model. But it was a lot of fun. And we do have some change going on here at the hospital. We've got a new EMR that we're implementing, electronic medical record that we're implementing. And we have some other things that are going on. It was just a lot of fun to be able to sit and laugh for a few minutes. We have some really creative staff, though.
Oh,
we had some really excellently decorated scrub tops.
The only thing that I had feedback on was if they could have their scrub tops before earlier than a week out.
Okay.
You know,
Right.
I'm just like, whatever.
I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, but that's pretty elaborate. My guest on the podcast today is Theresa Sheer. Teresa is the Chief Nursing Officer here at CCMH. We're talking about Nurses Week and Hospital Week. And as we finish up today, Teresa, I know that we still have a few openings for nurses on the med floor. So let's talk about that for just a second and explain how people can apply for those positions.
Exactly. We do have a few open positions. We have 2 night registered nurse positions open, full-time 12-hour shifts, and that also comes with a sign-on bonus. We have a CNA, a certified nurse aide day position open, and then we also have positions open for LPNs. We would take one on the night shift. We also would take one on the day shift. So we do have those positions. If you do not see the positions on our website, never hesitate to reach out to the hospital, to the HR, to Macy Waldemer, and she'll get you to where you need to go.
And if you'd like to go take a look at those online, again, you can go to ccmhia.com. There's a link right on the homepage, right at the very top. It says join our team. And so click on that. You can go out and see all of the current job openings that are available, including those on the nursing side. Teresa, thank you so much for your time today.
You're welcome. Absolutely. Anytime.
My guest on the podcast today has been Theresa Sheer. Teresa is the Chief Nursing Officer here at CCMH. I'm Don Lensman, your host for the Here's to Your Health podcast. Have a great day.